Hey Ratbags, what's going on? Welcome to a brand new show on a weekly basis. What's happening? I'm going to take a look at some new indie games, survival games, crafting games that are going to be coming out later on this year and giving you the lowdown, catching up with all the dev blogs, any trailers, any brand new info that we need to know about the ones that I will be covering on the channel. And one of them games is LIGHTYEAR Frontier. This is a mech co-op farming sim. Yes, you heard, a mech co-op farming sim. They just released a whole bunch of new info and GIFs and screenshots, so we're going to cover this stuff and I'll give you a bit of a lowdown if you haven't heard about this game before. So do leave a like, make sure to subscribe for the best in crafting, farming and survival games. Let's crack on. So LIGHTYEAR Frontier is going to be a 1 to 4 player co-op game. It's coming out on the Xbox and Steam. It does look like it's going to be part of game preview eventually. We'll be exploring an alien planet with loads of colour and obviously doing a lot of farming. It's also got base building in it as well, gathering resources naturally, and exploring some puzzles. There may be ancient ruins to discover secrets, so it has got a storyline to it properly as well. The game's going to have first and third person. You'll be running around finding new things to go ahead and plant on your own farm. Make sure they're watered, make sure their crops are growing properly, and you're going to be able to have pet, exotic alien creatures too. So you're going to be able to literally grab your own creatures and maybe change and mix up their genetics a little bit. Who wants some alien cow space milk? They're also promising some sort of difficulty in the weather conditions, so you might have to get prepared for the seasons or just make sure that you're really okay in a storm. And fingers crossed it won't be too long before we maybe see it released. I'm kind of hoping maybe the summertime. What's really exciting, as I said, is it looks like it's going to be going into game preview alongside Steam's early access, so we'll all get to play at the same time maybe. So that is what LIGHTYEAR Frontier is promising. What's happening right now? New year, new gear. They're showing off some basic remodels they've done of some of the attachments that you're going to have on your mech. And these look great. You can clearly see we've got something where we're going to be doing lots of drilling. Then we're going to be doing something where we've got lots of watering. In fact, there's a whole bunch of different attachments in both of these images on this GIF. They've changed the models to make them look a little bit more unique. It does look fantastic. A new feature is that you're going to be exploring by jumping. It does look like you will have a little afterburner boost, but you've got to be careful as it will diminish your actual supplies of fuel. And they've made a big pass over their foliage to give it a little bit more vibrancy. They've also changed the HUD overall with different cycling animations and proper 3D icons for a lot of this stuff. And they've made basically the UI, the mech, actual look of it, kind of match a little bit more with the colours of the world. So you can see from this GIF that we're collecting polyberry. We've got a full time cycle you can see here, day and night, and it tells you what kind of weather we're expecting. So it does look like it's going to play a big part. Then we've got different attachments on each side of the mech. So it looks like we've got the Hoover attachment on the right hand side showing off like a fan. And then the left hand side, it looks like that could be seeds. That's maybe how you plant stuff. Weight looks to be a thing as well, so you're not going to be able to hold unlimited amounts. And then you can see obviously we've got boosters here at the bottom. The throttle to give us even more control. And then things like torches and then build mode. And then I'm guessing E might be some sort of highlight mode so you can look around the environment and highlight objects. Or maybe it's actually stealth mode, I'm not too sure, there's definitely an eye there. In the past they've also shown off the mechs, they look pretty great and colourful, and the basics of starting your farm with things like crop plots, before eventually moving on to big proper fields, or where you can literally plant stuff anywhere. I'm loving the look of this one, it looks colourful, it looks vibrant. I'm totally down for running around in my mech suit, farming, gathering resources. The only thing I was kind of hoping is that there is extra danger, some sort of thing to keep things a bit more interesting. So if it's not creatures or enemies, then I guess the weather system might be just enough. We'll have to see. They haven't actually confirmed or denied anything about whether or not there's going to be creatures. But since they haven't listed anything like that in the Steam blog, it definitely feels like this is more of a cozy farming sim game. So that's what's happening with LIGHTYEAR Frontier. Like I said, a brand new series. I'm going to do it every single weekend. You'll see one of these videos taking a look at a brand new game or catching up with the development of stuff we're following. I'll leave some links for LIGHTYEAR Frontier for their Twitter, their Discord and their Steam page. Go and check it out for yourself. And until next time, I'll see you a lot later.